My name is Michael Saka, the branch secretary, Kenya National Union of Nurses. Today we've had a day-long meeting with the government, and we've been able to make a breakthrough concerning our strike, which started on 8th of this month. We had issues which we had raised, and I would like to inform our members and the community in general that our government has agreed, number one, to clear our loans by 30th of September. Number two, the government has agreed to implement the SRC circular by 30th of September. Number four, the government has agreed to implement our nursing services allowance and at 10,000 per month with the arrears backdated. They've agreed to pay our uniform service allowance, which has increased to 25,000 from 10,000. The government has agreed to come up with we are going to form a committee with the government so that we can come up with a good list of nurses to be promoted within 2 weeks. What was the other issue? Our risk allowance has been increased from 3850 to 5,000 shillings. Our CBA, we expect the CBA to be signed by 30th of September. So most of the items, in fact, all of the items which are raised in our strike notice, we have come to an agreement. And as such, we would like to inform our members that we have agreed with the employer to suspend our strike for a period of 90 days so that our employer can implement what we've agreed upon. And to our members, we are requesting you to resume duty immediately and not later than 48 hours. So I would like to report to the people of Machakos and the country in general that Kenya National Union has officially suspended the strike and medical care will resume immediately. Thank you. No disciplinary action should and will be taken against our members. Letters issued, we've agreed, they are null and void, the Machakos letters. Thank you very much.
To the faith, and we finally are at this point where we can proudly say we are good to go and we are on the path to normalizing services in our health facilities. Before I proceed, has made the declaration representing the Kenya National Union of Nurses and Midwives, Machakos. Clearly, the strike that had affected the provision of medical services within our facilities is now suspended, and we now can stand tall and announce to our people that we expect provision of services in our facilities resume to normalcy immediately. From the government, this is a major win for us all, because I remember we stood here and we told the world that it was not our will, it was not our wish that we get to where we were, the position at which our nurses had proceeded on strike. We would do what could be done to bring that to an end, and we are happy that we are at a point where we can say it is now back to business. And I remember again, I said that the contentious issue that we had not agreed on with the union was on the promotions. And on the issue of promotions, we have agreed for those nurses whose promotions had been delayed for 7 years and above, those promotions will be effected immediately and backdated to the 1st of July. The remainder of the nurses will be processed for promotion in the coming financial year. That is the promise we made. I am happy the Nurses Union has agreed to that. From us, we can only say thank you to our county labor office for holding our hand, steering these negotiations. From the national office, we thank you for once again coming down to help steer these negotiations to closure. Thank you. A point of correction here: the figure of 80 that I announced yesterday was of those nurses who had resumed provision of services. Now, for the 500 positions that had been advertised, nowhere in the advert is it cited that it is connected to the strike.
Yes, we address it.
So that position still remains. So let us not create a connection where none existed.
On the